If you want to know how to use AI to generate high-quality B2B leads, then this video is for you. And don't worry, I will not give you the next 5 tools that automate random stuff that don't lead to qualified leads and clients, because if you're automating the wrong process with the wrong message, with the wrong offer and the wrong positioning, no AI tool will ever work for you. It's just automating stuff that doesn't work. This video is more about how to get the fundamentals right using AI to generate high quality, high ticket B2B leads. And it doesn't matter if you choose LinkedIn, organic content on LinkedIn, or even Facebook or Instagram, if you use email or if you call people, or if you want to build an automated lead generation funnel using paid ads. What I'm going to show you in this video is the absolute most important part to get right. And I will tell you how you can use AI and where you use AI and which AI tools you should use in order to get it right. By the way, if you don't know me, my name is Manuel Pistner. I founded Bright Solutions and FlashUp. We are doing around 400K in monthly revenue. And yeah, as I'm a software founder, I know all the tools to automate work, but my biggest problem was actually understanding marketing and sales to generate more leads and clients for my business. That's why I had high client dependencies. In 2018, my 2 biggest clients actually quit and I lost 60K in monthly revenue, and it was hard to make payroll, which was 250K per month these days. Now, I invested over 240K in learning marketing from, I would say, the world's best marketing and sales experts, then adapted it to really complex services and products, mainly in the software development or consulting industry. And the knowledge I'm going to give you today is all backed by spending more than 1 million of my own money on ads and generating 13.4 million in the past 4 years. So what are the fundamentals I was just talking about in the beginning? The fundamental is that you absolutely understand which type of person with which need and which desire you want to advertise to, and which type of offer you should promote so that these people are interested in working with you. Because you need to flip the coin. It's not like these people, they don't convert. No, that's not how it works. You need to convert these people, okay? That's from passive to active. You need to create the right offer so that people are interested in signing up, booking a call and buying from you. It's all offer driven. Every conversion step is offer driven, okay? So with AI, you can and you should figure out by research which problems people have that should become your client and which offers they are most interested in. But where should you start? And the answer is with your current success. Now, if you don't have success at all and you are just a plain beginner, look at your skills. Look at what you can do best. And if you already have successful clients, then create an Excel sheet with all your most successful case studies, listing who these people are, in which type of business they work and which size the business has and which roles they have in the business, just in case you want to get B2B leads. For B2C, obviously, this is not relevant. Then you list what did they ask you for in the beginning. You want to understand their psychographics, what they wanted and are most interested in when they approached you for the first time or requested your products and services for the first time, okay? Then you want to list what have been their initial problems before they started working with you. Because remember, people only buy because they have a problem and you can solve the problem for them faster and cheaper than they can do it. So that's why people are searching for a deal. They want more value than they pay money for. Okay, then it's considered a good deal. And value means the result they can get has more value for them, not in general, but for them and their specific situation, compared to the price they are paying. Okay, that's what you need to get right in the beginning. And you can research this very well using tools, for example, such as Claude Code, which is good if you know how to use the console and you are more a structured type of thinker, if you know how to build systems, right? Because there you can create your own agents and they can do the research independently. They can also challenge each other's perspective after they've done the research. So that's very powerful. Claude Cowork also works. Or if you want to use a lightweight tool, you can use ChatGPT with deep research mode to really research about your audience. What is also a good thing is if you go to the Meta Ads library or LinkedIn Ads library or also to the Google Ads library or called Transparency Center, and you just check out what other people communicate and which offers they advertise in your niche. Because if there are ads that run for 1, 2, 3 months or longer, that definitely shows that it's working, because nobody will spend money on ads if it doesn't work, right? That's just stupid. And if you get these insights, then you can feed them into your research prompt, which is say, I want to get this type of person as a client and I want to sell my core offer. Research some facts, what the main pain points of these people are when they consider buying such a product or service. Because that's exactly what you found when you list all your case studies. Okay, so when you complete the case study sheet, we stopped with the problems. Now you also want to list what they achieved after working with you, because that's the only thing why they give you money. And you should be able to communicate the results so that people can see and understand what they could get when working with you and when paying you money, right? It actually gives them a reason why they should pay you money, only because they get their problem solved and they get the solution they desire. Now, if you extend this Excel sheet, just also list which results your clients got. Put in quantifiable results, tangible results, like either something you created for them that has value or something that was the result of creating something. For example, you created a website, but they don't want the website, they want more traffic and leads. So list how much traffic growth they got, or more valuable, how many leads they got, or even more valuable, how many clients they got, and most valuable, of course, how much revenue they could attribute to this new website, okay? There is always an output, something tangible that you build, and there is an outcome. That's what your clients want. And you can research this very nicely with Claude, Claude Code, Claude Cowork, or ChatGPT. And I really recommend doing this, because then your marketing will be a lot more effective, especially if you want to generate B2B leads using Facebook ads or just outreach or cold call or emails, okay? Now, that's actually the most important part. And without AI, it's very hard to do this, because without these AI tools, you need to have a lot of experience, and this experience takes a lot of time and costs a lot of money, right? So with AI, you can research this with, just an hour of time and a few fingertips writing the prompt. Now, if you did that correctly, now you have your strategy, which consists of the target persona definition, the offers you want to promote, their pain points, and the desired results. Now you use this and ask ChatGPT or Claude Code. I'm a big fan of Claude Code or Claude actually, because the quality, especially if you generate marketing related messaging, is much, much, much better, okay? So then you just ask, okay, create me the scripts for video ads or image ads. The style or the prompt structure is the same. And you just instruct this tool to give you first the hooks. The hooks should call out the right person you want to speak to and their main pain point, okay? So you could list, for example, 10 different hooks. They all start with, if you're an agency owner doing minimum 20K revenue per month, if this is your target audience, obviously, okay? And either you talk about the problem or you talk about the desired result, right? Remember, when you use ChatGPT or Claude, you should have done the research and you should have a list of problems and solutions so you can address them in your messaging. And once you nailed the hook and the hook filters for the right people, then you just communicate your offer in one sentence, your elevator pitch or your result-focused offer, okay? Which is, for example, we built you a new website in 90 days and guarantee you get 120 leads in 30 days, or we optimize your page for free until you do. Okay, that is just an example, okay? It doesn't mean that this is a great offer, but it is definitely better than just saying we build your website, okay? Because it misses the purpose. And if you don't know about the purpose, you can also research this. So mainly what I'm giving you in this video is not just a bunch of more tools, because actually this won't help you, but I'm giving you the structure on how to use the tools you are already using in order to improve your lead generation using AI. And then later, of course, you can deploy AI with voice agents that call your leads or message your leads or qualifies the leads, right? That's all possible, easily possible actually, but all these tricks and channels never work if you don't get the foundation right, which is your positioning, your offer, your messaging, and actually which type of person you want to get or attract with your marketing. I hope that helped you a bit. I definitely recommend sitting down an hour, doing all the research with Claude or ChatGPT, put it in a document, that's your strategy document, and then you feed this back into any tool you want so that you can create the messaging for your ads, for your landing page, for your lead magnets and also for your sales conversations, because they should definitely align with what you communicated on the first touch point in your ads or in your cold email, because otherwise people might feel a disconnect. And a disconnect is the root cause number one why people don't buy. They lack trust because it feels like there is something strange, okay? So that's why you need to be consistent with your messaging, and AI helps you have a consistent message across all touch points. So that's it for today. If you want to get more videos about B2B lead generation using AI, using Facebook ads, and eventually LinkedIn, but I can tell you LinkedIn in most cases does not outperform Facebook ads, okay? I never saw it working better than Facebook ads. Then just give me a like and subscribe. I will release more of these videos in the near future to help you generate high quality leads and clients using AI and sales funnels. Cheers and happy scaling.